Let's work with oil pastels. In this skill builder, I am going to show you blending and shading. Whether you are using brand new pastels or older ones like mine, you need to take your very best care of them. Before you start to use a pastel that is light colored, if it's dirty, it's a good idea to clean it off. You can just do that by scribbling like I'm doing here. You can also peel off the paper of the oil pastels and put the paper in the garbage can. Okay, I'm going to blend two colors together. You can blend any two colors together you want, but I'm going to be using analogous colors. Analogous means they are next to each other on the color wheel. So I'm coloring 1/2 of my blending scale with green and the other half with yellow. Now it's time to blend. Where the colors meet in the middle, I'm going to start with my lighter color and overlap. So I'm coloring over both colors. Then I will go back with my green and do the same thing, and they fade from one to the other. Now I'm going to shade this circle to make it look like a sphere using tints and shades. A tint is a color plus white and a shade is a color plus black. So I'm going to start by very lightly coloring in the circle with a color. Then I'll get my black and my white, and after cleaning off my white, I will push hard with my white on the top part of the sphere to make a highlight, and then I'll push very softly with my black on the bottom part of the sphere to make a shadow. Next, I will go over the whole thing with my color again, and I will keep layering so that the colors blend together and look nice and smooth. When I'm done with a color, I put it back in my tray. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to make some shading again, but this time I'm going to use complementary colors. Complementary colors are two colors that are opposites. They are across from each other on the color wheel. So since my sphere is blue, the opposite of blue would be orange. So when I make that shadow on the bottom, I'm going to use orange instead of black like I did on my other sphere. So I still have a shadow, it's just a little bit of a different tone than when I used black. When you're all done, make sure you put your pastels back in the tray or whatever container they came in. Try and clean them off if they're dirty, that way the next person has nice clean pastels and you're good to go.